What's up, dude? Hanging in there. Enjoying my temporary freedoms. You're playing Mountain Blade Part 2. Thinking about buying that. But I never did get the first one down. I didn't know it was multiplayer. I know the first one is kind of like a PS2 version of Chivalry, mixed with the tactics. It's a tactics game, right? That you can interact with. Did you ever play Final Fantasy Tactics? I don't remember how old school you are. The tactics games I'm thinking of are where it looks like a board game. You move the characters around as if it were on a board game, but when you go into the action, it shows an animated fight scene. Look up the gameplay to Final Fantasy Tactics. It was, and probably still is, one of the most addicting tactics games. And there's a tactics game that's free, but it's $5 worth of crack. It's called something Tactics, where you got an overhead view, you're looking down, and then when you go to make a move in the square, or how many squares it is, if you got range, it goes into a live action. Final Fantasy Tactics looks like an interactive board game. But the magic is really cool when you cast magic. And the game just, I think it's kind of like No Man's Sky. It just keeps going. It's a little tedious. You know, if they only made Star Wars like that game, it would have been far more interesting. I'm surprised Bethesda hasn't made their own version of Star Wars. You sound a little distant. What do you do for work? Mining. What are you mining for? Coal? Oh, thermal coal. Thermal coal. I know it's thermal when you put a light to it. That's quite a sweaty job you got there. Oh, you're in a machinery? I was gonna say that. Imagine doing it in the 70s though. We just got an air fan. So you drive a dump truck. Is it one of those big U trucks with a cabin on the left side? Electric driven with water in the tires? The tires have water in them though, right? I know the old ones do. Must be just a really probably just a really heavy, thick rubber. That's crazy. You probably need that kind of rubber in order to grip the road going up hills and shit. I know the purpose of the water is to weigh it down more. So you've seen the movie Aliens, I'm sure. The APC, the Colonial Marines APC, is one of those stripped down. If you take the cabin, the body, and the dump off of it, you got Aliens Colonial Marines APC. If you didn't know. I can imagine. Same over here. Of course, in America, we got alternative pee, fake pee. There's all kinds of, there's stuff to clean you out, you know? Stuff they still sell at smoke shops to bypass the drug test. I say do whatever you want, dude. If it's not affecting your work or other people, I wouldn't mind what you did. As long as you were productive. There you go. I'd be smoking weed like crazy, man. If I was in one of those big old trucks, I'd be smoking every day. Ah, fucking shark. They give you a radio, like a CB radio. Stop talking on my radio, dingo. It's funny, you know what? I watched an Australian movie just last night. And I bet you've never heard of it. There's only one American actor in this movie, but it was filmed in Australia. In Australia, it's got two different titles, but in Australia, it's called A Frog's Dreaming, or Frogs Dreaming. And in America, when it was released, they called it The Go Kids. It's got the kid star from remember the old E.T. movie? I don't know why I was thinking there was a two. There's only one E.T. Have you ever seen E.T.? It's about a kid who farts around with an alien. It's funny, a lot of people don't know that what the E.T. stands for, extraterrestrial. But they didn't want to title it that. But the kid who plays in that movie is also in this movie. Go Kids or Frogs Dreaming. Yeah, he hasn't aged much. He still looks like a kid. That's because he don't drink or do any drugs. Most of these actors, man, they party, man. You know? They love to party. And then you'll notice when they get older, some age and some don't. It's a weird movie, man. It's like an acid trip. Have you ever done LSD? It's a very trippy movie. But it's about Aboriginal mysterious powers. I think you might like it, even though it's a little old school. You just get sucked into it, because then you just wonder, what the hell is that thing in the lake at the end of the movie? There's no HD quality of that movie, so if you watch it, like, I got a download of it, but it still looks like VHS. Like somebody just recorded it off of VHS. That's a movie that everybody forgot about. Probably maybe 10, not even that, like 5% of people around the world probably know that movie. But I used to watch the crap out of it when I was a kid. Because I was a kid in the 80s. I know you're... I was gonna say, I thought you were 28. You wish you were dumb again? Me too. That would be cheating. Man, you don't have any idea how much I would love to live in Australia. They could use me too, because I got good art skills. I'm educated. I'm not an idiot. I hate Muslims. Fuck the Muslims. Yeah, well, fuck those people. Tired of them. Pardon my French, but those people make me angry. They're rude. They let their religion suppress them. They're not very smart. Most of them in America can only smart enough to run 7-Eleven. That's about it. They're trying to take over that beautiful continent. They push their bullshit on Australian people, man. It pisses me off. It's like, leave those people alone, man. Yeah. I hope those motherfuckers get bit by a snake and killed by poison or something. I just want to let them loose out in the desert, dude, because I know they can't handle it. It's like, what are you doing on Australia, you idiots? It wouldn't last 5 seconds in the desert. Or the salt waters, crocs. Grab them and put them in a twine. That might be poisoning the crocs, though. You don't want to get him used to a new diet. I just want to see a kangaroo, man, just like kick him like bam. Both legs, dude. Especially right in the middle of when they're talking their religion shit. Watch a kangaroo just watch up and just punch him in the head. Was it a full-grown one? Like a big old male? I've seen them. Some of them look like Hulk, man, with a big old rat head. Yeah, I've seen them fight. It's nothing pretty, man. They tear each other up. Good thing they got that pouch, man. It's kind of like armor. It makes you wonder if that's why males have the pouches. Kind of like us. Kind of like why us males have titties. I've always wanted a pet wallaby, though. Those are the most adorable looking creature in the world. Yeah, I know, they got petting zoos. Well, I live in Arizona. We got a breed of animal that looks like a boar, but it's not quite a boar because it doesn't have... The hooves are different. And when they're born, they're immediately ready to go. Yeah, they're called peccaries. If you ever played Red Dead Redemption, you see those things everywhere. a good game. When's the last time you played it? Because it's had quite a bit of updates. I don't ever see hackers. I know there's trolls, people that like to rope you and shoot you in the back when you're picking resources. Oh. I can see something like that on PC. Like giant rabbits and shit. So, how big were the rabbits? The size of like a bowl or something? Damn. Some like Skyrim type mods. I'm surprised they can let them get away with that, because that game costs money. They charge people money. The content. The bars, the gold bars. You just had some blind luck and found some magic hackers, huh? I didn't think I didn't think that was even possible on the online version. Unless you play it on PC. Who plays Red Dead on PC? I can see that happening in the story mode for sure, but not the online mode. Because you would get banned for using any kind of mods. Somebody would definitely report it. Mommy, giant rabbits. I'm offended. Kids are really, really stupid these days. Yeah, age 30 and below. I'm kind of terrified to exist in the next 15 years. Dementia? You going through that? Everything is going to deteriorate across the whole world. I'm not ever going to say when. And I'm not ever going to say prepare for it because I don't even know what that means. You can build a bunker and your chances of survival in the apocalypse is still 50-50. China just wants to take over the world. That's been their plan for hundreds of years. And the only way they can do that is to take over America. And they've already done it. They bought everything. Almost all the businesses are owned by China. As a matter of fact, if you ever watched the movie Blade Runner, there's China stuff everywhere. If you pay attention to the movie, half of the, like most of the population in the background are Chinese people. Even in the new one. And you see all these Chinese... Blade Runner takes place in, I think the first one is 2019. And then the part 2 is 2049. It's the most accurate movie of our future. Nobody knows that though. No, you don't get to see. You don't know, no Val Kilmer with his blah, 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 blah voice. I can't believe he was in Top Gun. What was that sickly old guy? What the hell is he doing in a jet? He looks like he's almost dead. I still loved Val Kilmer though. You ever played the game? There's like the hardest game on NES. You're an atheist, right? Isn't that funny? I want to hang that in my window to keep the Mormons away. That's another thing that makes me angry. I heard the Mormons are on trying to get over there too. You can thank America for inventing the fucking Mormons. It's literally one of the newest of all the religions. Over here, they hide behind children to do all their work. And they take their money. Just to come and lie, you know, knock on your door and lie to you about something that has no evidence for. Oh yeah? Oh, damn. And they ran? They're ordered to do that. Yeah. I always tell them, how do you like being a slave? What do you mean? Oh, well, Exodus 21 was taken out of your book in the 1800s. Exodus 21 is the verse that talks about slavery. They took that out of their Bible. No shit. Because they don't want you to... Yeah, they don't want you to think that you're a slave. Finally killed that shark. Hillsong. It's like a party game.
Oh, it's disgusting.
You know that religion is, especially Christians, are number one at stealing ideas. Oh, great. The most evil of them all. Well, if you like having sex with kids, man, you should come over to America and be a Catholic. Yeah, they put all their tithing money into lawyers to it's all set up to avoid. I know how it works because I came from a Catholic family too. Catholics are the ones that kind of, at least in America, they like to introduce cannibalism and vampirism. Drink his blood, eat his flesh. I know it's a little piece of bread, but you know that stupid thing they pop in their mouth? Cannibalism. Why would you eat his flesh? God's like, he loved me so much, eat me. I never did get it. I never understood it. Did the Romans cut a piece of his flesh from when he was on the cross and eat it? And drank it with wine? That's some sick shit right there. Oh yeah. Well, Christmas is the evilest one. Because the Reaper was actually Santa Claus. He would lure kids to a tree. They had presents underneath it so the kids would go up to it, lob their heads off, and hang them in the tree as ornaments. That's the real dark, twisted story about Santa Claus. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but if Christmas was invented by a cult or some kind of criminal, I would totally believe that something like that happened. Because the history of human beings is pretty gross. Yeah. I used to love doing that when I was a kid. Putting the lights up, putting the ornaments in, staring at the presents, not knowing what the fuck's gonna be underneath all the wrapping. I miss those days. A white Christmas? Yeah. That's about how hot it is where I live. I live in Arizona. Arizona's temperatures are... The pretty much region is like Australia. Same thing with the reptiles. We have a lot of poisonous reptiles here. Centipedes, scorpions. We got the diamondback rattlers, which will kill you. Sidewinders. It's pretty much like Australia here in just this one area, but also most western Arizona is also forest. I live in Phoenix, so it gets about 122 in the summertime here. So you got family here. It's hard on senior citizens being in cold weather. What, like they were driving on ice? That's usually pretty common, especially in Russia has that problem all the time. I think Russia, out of all the countries, is like record high for car accidents because their speed limit's like 100 miles an hour. Russians are crazy. Well, if you don't like cold weather, you wouldn't want to be there. Oh, it's pretty bad. whole government's just a band of criminals. I got a friend on my list who's been on my friends list for 10 years. He goes by Hutchie. His last name's Hutchison, but his profile is Hutchie. And he's a CO at an Australian prison. And I heard some crazy stories. Yes. What they do to avoid being searched. I'll let your imagination take forth on that. You said it. Shit. Yeah, they cover themselves in shit in order to be avoided. Now you know why some prisons have the fire hose. I've only been in jail for 15 days for not paying a... I had a warrant or something. And it seemed like a month I was in there. Wait a minute, you had an Australian version of Cops? They would be called the Aussie Police. Yeah. Uh-huh. My gas pedal was stuck. Huh. Jail, prison, and parole. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like outdoor jail. You're only allowed to do certain things. I know in Arizona, it's really strict about drinking and driving. And they punish you. They make you pay for the classes, which is like $100-something a week. And then they put you, they install a device in your car that a car will not start unless you breathe into it. And if there's alcohol in it, it'll beep. It'll notify the police. They come out and check on you, make sure you're not attempting to fiddle with your car or just try to start it. Yeah, they don't fuck around out here. Arizona. Well, it's ridiculous here. It's out of control. So many people drink and drive. All the crystal meth and the fentanyl, man. Jesus. Oh, God damn it. Weed's not bad. Well, it's only bad. The only thing bad about weed is how you consume it. Smoking it's obviously not good, but if you were to just lay in a bathtub and put buds all around you, your body would actually start absorbing the THC crystals on it. So it's not bad for you. In Australia, there's other plants that have THC quality in it. Like I heard there's a tree out there that'll get you high if you smoke the bark. I don't know if that's true, but I could believe it. We all need a head change, man. This is a fucked up world. Gotta have a head change here and there. You would be smoking like crazy if you lived here every day. Around all these idiots. I smoke too. Oh my god. $20 higher than $20 for one pack. 20 cigarettes. Oh, 30. See, ours only come in packs of 20. Well, if you want anything larger than a 20 pack, you just get a carton which has 10 packs in it. Those run about $100 something. I buy tobacco. I buy pipe tobacco and I just roll it up. It's the cheapest way to do it. We call it rollies over here too. I can tell you what I buy. Cheap, fresh tobacco too. The brand I buy is called Largo. And it's only $7 for 16 ounces, I think. Let me look real quick. Yeah, well, don't smoke the Marlboros, have all the chemicals in it. The Camels. Which I don't smoke those. American cigarettes, at least filtered ones, are designed to kill you, literally. Death makes money here. It's all about money. Huh. You can still get problems from vaping too. Some are USB charged. Some of the vape tobacco is good though. Like to get the flavored ones. When I did have a vape, I was always getting cotton candy. So they can sell it and make their millions. I'm playing an Aussie game right now, if you didn't know. Made in Australia. Huh? No, I got... Since the last time we talked, I've acquired some aquatic pets. I have a pet turtle now. It's a red-eared slider. It's a water turtle. I named him Ted. He's only about half grown, but I got him in a 55-gallon tank. I also got a 10-gallon red-eared sliders are in Australia too, as pets. I don't think they're not from Australia. I really don't know where they're from. I don't think there's I want to say maybe Africa or Brazil, like the Brazil. They're a tropical animal. Yeah. Especially the water turtles. But the water turtles they actually have a little bit of a personality. He eats out of my hand. Yeah. Red-eared sliders are actually popular across the world. Because they're the... Did I ever show you those suits? Did you ever see the 1989 Ninja Turtles movie? They were badass. Not a cartoon. It was actually like animated. Like they had animatronic suits. There's 3 of them. The third one, they go in the past. They take a time machine. It really wasn't that great. I think the part 1 and part 2 are the best because it shows the super. Part 2's got Super Shredder in it, and the giant spiked turtle and the giant werewolf-looking dude is all in that movie. Well, let me show you something. Well, I loved him as a kid. It was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I was like, damn, man, a real Ninja Turtles. Those suits were made out of plaster and Nerf rubber. Like the same stuff they used to make Nerf footballs. Here's Raphael. Okay, here's the animatronic suits today. And believe it or not, I guess, wait till you see it though. If I saw that as a kid, I would probably cry. Have you ever played Stranded Deep? You know it's 2 players? I think you may have played it first. Ark. Ark is a little too deep for me. They made Ark Part 2. I didn't think there was a sequel. I know that there's a new Jurassic World game that came out, Part 2. I want it so bad. I ended up buying Fallout 4. Because I missed that game so much. And then when I bought Fallout 4, I wanted a reason to play it again, so I bought the Automatron DLC. And with that DLC, you can actually destroy robots in the game, collect the parts, and like in Crossout, you can actually build your own robot. Switch out the arms, the legs, the head, different torsos. You can even put armor on it. Yeah, this is an Australian game, if you didn't know. It's only two Australian guys made this. 2 people. Took them forever, but what I do is I collect all of the resources I can and put them in the boxes. Collect all the boxes first, the containers, and sort through the items and get everything off the first island and just immediately swim to the second one. You can take the raft, but swimming is a lot faster. And if you get a shark in your way, of course, you build about 10 spears, kill the shark, skin the 3. You get 3 leathers off of it, and then I'll just leave the carcass on the island and I'll just split for the other island immediately. That way I can start building a raft a little bit faster. So if you ever want to get into this game, you let me know. Probably because the last time you played it, it wasn't 2 players. I'm not sure how well it's working though. Last time I tried this in 2 players, it was getting pretty buggy. Especially after day 20. Oh shit, there's a fucking snake. God damn it. I hate these snakes. Come here, you fucking snake. It runs a lot smoother, and you can actually make item piles now. Not really, because I can... No, because I can save the game, and then I can just host it. Put it on private or friends only, and you should be able to join the current game I'm on right now. Yep. It's been a while, so I don't know exactly how it works if it saves on your end, since it's my game. I don't know if the progress is how it's going to save on your PS4. We'll have to experiment with that. Nah, I've already beaten this game 3 times. I'm just playing it now because of the new update. They have the item piles, so you now make piles of stuff. Like if you want to make a rock pile, it's kind of like opening a crate. When you put stuff in, it's solid. You don't have to worry about your rocks moving or anything. You know, when you drop stuff on the ground and you drag it, the item piles prevent the dragging effect. Not something that's needed, but it really helps with the rocks and sticks and stuff. Yeah, it's not a very big game. It should only take like 20 minutes to download it again. You have it downloaded already? Oh. Yeah, it's only like 4 gigs. It looks pretty good for how small it is. I still love the graphics. This is a peaceful survival. Just you and the ocean. Solitude. I've never seen the ocean yet. Isn't that sad? That's why I play the shit out of this game. I've always wanted to live on the ocean. I'm about 8 hours away from the beach. I'd have to drive to California. The weather in California? I wouldn't even call it that. It's so polluted over there. The economy's so bad, people are moving to Mexico to live a better life. You know, I live in a studio. When I first moved in 7 years ago, it was $609 to live here. Now with the inflation, it's almost $1,000. Damn it, I died. Fuck. And I didn't save it. Might as well start a new game, anyways. I don't do so well. Let me host a game. I'm gonna put it on private, and I'll send you an invite. Keep the region on auto. Creating session. Alright, here we go. I think we can both be dudes or both be women. I don't remember. She's an Aussie girl. Surprised her hair ain't blonde. Will they let you pick a woman? Let's be lesbians. It lets me. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck, I just ashed on my foot. Yeah, we should be lesbians. I beat the game, so I have the starter crates, which will help you. I'm gonna keep the existing map because the starter island is right next to the carrier. So we just gotta focus on building on the islands that are around the carrier, like I call them main base. I only make two islands for farming. Some people go 3 or 4. Alright, ready? Make sure everything's good. Alright. So you go ahead and go into the starter crate and grab the machete. We just want to gather everything. If there's a shark, take it out. I'll take out the shark. That way we can swim to the other island as fast as possible. We don't want to be stuck on the first island on 2 players. So you've never beaten this game? So you never got as far as fighting any of the bosses? There's a giant squid, a giant megalodon shark, and a giant eel. Gotta swim out this hole. Yeah, it's kind of a generic start off. But this is an indie game, so you'll get it down. It's got a tutorial on it, unless you got it off on your options. It's gonna show, the new tutorial is gonna show you how to do the item piles, which are real handy. We don't need item piles on this first island though. I'm just gonna gather everything and just swim to the next island as fast as possible. But yeah, there's a machete inside the. There's a machete that's inside the one of the yellow boxes, and you can chop down anything with it. Trees. Let's drag this thing to the shore. Gotta get the crates. Wonder why the crates went 7. Guess on 2 players they just pop in the water. Yeah, I got both of them. I don't really use this raft. You can grab the stuff out of the compartment, like the rations. The machete's in the top one. Collect all the rocks. I'm like a ninja at creating stuff in this game. I do it quick. I wouldn't make any tools until we get to the second island. So just use the machete. It's really durable. It's inside the crate, the yellow crate. Those are bonus crates. You get those when you beat the game. There's also a harpoon gun in there. And the flashlight from Castaway, except for it's a little bigger. No, the one with the sunscreen in it, I usually store all 8 in that one. Like put the bandage and the rations in there. And then in the other one, I'll pack all tools and weapons like spears or axes. Usually just spears. I make a bunch of crude spears, and if I don't want to carry them all, I'll just store them in there with the harpoon gun. Don't step on the purple stars. That's one thing I was surprised that they didn't put in here were man-o-wars. Especially the ones that glow and at night. That would have been cool if they threw those in here. I hope they make a sequel. Because this is a really good game. I know they have part 2 of The Forest, but who knows if they'll ever put it on console. You ever played The Forest? That's a very morbid survival. That's a combat-based survival. You have to fight. Yeah, like Rambo-style traps. It's a cheap game. It's an indie game like this. Graphics are about the same, but that game is that's a Canadian game. But that's a 4-player multiplayer, and it's really fun. If you ever get into that one, let me know. I get SSI because I'm too nuts to work around people. Do you make more at nighttime? That sucks. The jobs over here, like most of the store jobs, grocery stores and convenience stores, if you work night shift, you make a little bit more. I got a couple crates. If you just want to collect the rocks and get all the fibrous leaves, I'll get all the other stuff. And I'm going to pile them right over here, because that's the island we want to go to next. Alright, I'm gonna sort through all this real quick. Here, you're gonna need this. And this. And make a tool belt. And just put the machete on there for now. That way it doesn't take up any inventory. Press R1 and then press L2, go to the circle tool, which is next to a paw symbol. And there's only 4 tool belts. If you look at the items, you don't have to pick them up. If you just look at them and then go to the tool thing, you should be able to make it right there. I pretty much picked up most of the rocks. That way I can make a tool belt too. And then you hold, once you make the tool belt, you hold L1 and press in the direction that says empty, and then select your machete. So it's probably going to be up on the D-pad. You got to make the tool belt first. You need the cloth and the lashing to make a tool belt. I put it on the ground for you. Hold circle. How come you're making these? Are you doing that on accident? That's a lot of kindling. We're not staying on this island, so I'm gonna make a shelter so we can save it. And then when in the morning after we sleep, we tear it down and then head for the other island. Alright, now I got an axe. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. You're still trying to make the tool belt, huh? Press R1. Press R2. See how there's a paw symbol? And then there's like a ring with a tool in it symbol? Those are tool belts. You should be able to make it right there if you got the rope and the cloth in your inventory. You gotta hold L1, press up on the D-pad, and then your machete. I can make a refined axe right now, sweet. It's not, they need to fix that, but you just press up, even though it doesn't show it. And then you use the left. Yeah, when you hold L1, you made the tool belt, right? I don't know, maybe it's, see how the other ones are locked? Is it up for you? Is it up on the D-pad? That's empty? Oh, you gotta go get the machete, man. They're in the boxes. Where did we put the boxes? Yeah. You don't have to pick it up. You can even do it on the ground. That way, it's once you do that, you hit L1, set it in there. In the future, you can just press up and whip out your machete immediately. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. Where did I put those crates at? Oh. Did you get the rations out of the raft? We don't need the compass for anything. Damn it, won't flip back over. I usually just drop the compass on the ground. Did you figure it out finally? You want to chop down? Wait a minute, I got an axe. It stays on your character. It's permanent. Right now, I'm making spears just in case. If you can find more, the rocks and get all the fibrous leaves. I put the fibrous leaves I gathered inside the box, but there's those yucca trees that need to be cut down too. The yucca bushes. You can wait till we get to the other island to do the tutorial. If you wanted to. We need to chop down a tree and make a shelter. Here, I'll do that. Oh, what happened? Did you get poisoned? Press triangle to bring up your watch. What about status effects? Status effects should tell you if you're poisoned or not. You are? Shit. Well, I got one pipey leaf on me. You should be okay. Where's your health at? Okay, we should be able to survive until the morning with it. Just make sure when we get to the other island is immediately find a yellow flower. I've got one on me. As a matter of fact, I'll just give it to you. I'm gonna crack that, get a couple coconuts, crack them open. Do you have enough to make a rope? need 2 of those. There we go. Yeah, you're looking like Donatello holding that stick like that. Yeah, that's kind of an annoying word. I wonder if that's like an Aussie accent they're trying to put into a word. I never could say it right. That's a tongue twister. Yeah, you don't need those for anything. It's the only ingredient you'll need to make shark repellent, and those also require lionfish to make those. So I wouldn't waste your inventory picking those. Where? There's never anything in those, unfortunately. Sometimes there's a rock. Oh yeah, the big giant sunken ships. The cargo ships. Yeah, there's like about 18 or 20 crates on each one. Well, I pretty much collected everything. I put enough fibrous leaves in one of the wooden boxes to make a lashing. And you should make a coconut flask with that lashing and a coconut. So when we get to the other island, we find another pipi leaf, you can make your antidote. But we got to do all that in the morning time. I'm going to go kill the shark if it gets in the way. I'm going to roll a cigarette real quick. I think we both got to be by the shelter to use it. Let me go do that real quick. Yeah, grab a couple coconuts. Drink 2 of them before we sleep. Like, grab 4 of them. Crack them all open. Drink 2 before we go to sleep, and then when we wake up, drink 2 more. Keep your hydration level at decent. Because the only way you can heal in this game is to keep your nutrition up there. Of course, it's got to be full, but in that case, we got rations for that. Yeah, you gotta be over here too, in order to sleep. Yep, I gotta take my controller back tomorrow. It's starting to get squirrely. I've got 4 of them on the ground. You can just go ahead, you can have those. I'll eat a ration if I need to. If it's your poison, you're probably gonna need them. That's part of the bonus item I pulled out of one of the boxes. It's useless. It's an Easter egg, I guess you can say. A bonus Easter egg. So yeah, crack open 4 of them. drank 2, and then in the morning drink the other 2. And then eat 1. Just hit him with your machete. And then pick him up once you crack him open. Here, I can do it with my axe. I got the refined... I found a piece of leather, so I made a refined axe right away. Best tool in the game. So yeah, drank 2 of those. Drop it, drink another one. Hold circle. There you go. I'm gonna eat that one. And then that one's for you. And then drink the, don't drink any more than 2. Yeah, you can eat that. Keep your nutrition up. Didn't I meet you playing Crossout? Pretty sure it was Crossout. Yeah. The helicopter thing was kind of cool for a little while. Take this rope and make a coconut flask. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to give you the... That way when we get to the other island, find this other flower right there. You need 2 of those and a coconut flask to make your antidote. And you'll have to go to consumables, so you have to press L1. Yeah, I dropped a lashing on the ground for you so you can make one. And then you'll need a coconut. So press R1 and then L1 to go to consumables. It's the first thing you can make on the consumables. Don't drink it though. Make sure you don't drink it, because you're going to need to make your poison antidote with it. Sell the flask. You press L1 to go to consumables. Right now you're in crafting. When you press R1, it brings up your crafting menu, right? Now hit L1 when you do that. For coconuts, a coconut flask you should be able to make right away. It's okay. You need to take those sticks and make spears so you can level up your crafting. You can hold R1 to quick craft spears. I'm gonna go see if there's a shark in the water before we swim to that other island. Come here, shark. Tell you a little story. Yep, he's here. I'll take care of this later. Yeah. Make like... Take all those sticks and make spears out of all of them. I still can't see the shark yet because the water's murky. Need the sun to go up a little bit more. What kind of shark is this? I hope it's a tiger shark. Those are the easiest to kill. because of their size. They're like the biggest of the sharks. The great whites attack you out in the open. Where's this motherfucker at? You can make it now, or you can wait until you get to the island. If you're not going to make anything out of the stone tool, put it in the yellow crate that has the harpoon. I'm gonna kill this shark if I can fucking find it. Oh, there he is, to Hammerhead. Hammerheads don't attack humans. You'd really have to bully the shit out of one of those to get them to attack you. Those things are usually always on the bottom. They're bottom feeders. They got the best sonar though, out of all the animals in the ocean. That's why their head is shaped like that. It's like just a badass sonar. And I think second to that are dolphins. Damn, where'd he go? Oh, gotcha. That's a sunken sailboat. I didn't get that one yet, no. There might be a crate or two in there. If you're gonna go in there, you might want to help me kill the shark first. You can see me in the water where I'm at. I'm fighting them right here. Gotcha. I'm really good with spears. He's almost dead. I got about 6 or 7 spears in him. Ah, damn it. Almost got him. Damn it. I ran out of spears. It's alright, if I can hit him with my axe, kill him. I'm playing jousting with this shark since I ran out of spears. Ah, God, come here. I'm underwater trying to kill the shark. Oh, I got him. Haha. This would feed us for a week in real life. Yeah, I fucked his ass up. Let me get all the spears. You can cut the leather off them if you want. Now we can swim to that island without being pestered by this asshole. You need your here. This way your harvesting skill will go up. You're gonna need that knife to skin him. Let's go ahead and take it. I'll make another one. No. I usually just drop those on the ground. You can hold circle while in the menu to do that. If anything, put that knife in your quick craft tool belt. Yeah, get the leathers off them, and then we'll just split to the other island before you die. Wait a minute, you got the rations on you, huh? Are they still in your inventory? Yeah, it should be good to go. You figure out how to skin them? You gotta hold square. Only take the skin. We don't need to get the meat off them. Well, I guess you can take the meat off them if you want, and then cook it when we get to the other island. Store them in one of the wooden crates. Yeah. I'll store these rocks in here too. Quick select your machete. It makes it easier to put stuff away. And put the rations and the medical thing in the yellow crate with the potatoes and the sunscreen. How's your water and your food? You might want to have to eat one of those rations. As a matter of fact, go ahead and eat one, since you're poisoned. Yeah, go ahead and take a meat off of them. I'm gonna grab these 2 crates. You got enough inventory? Here, I'll just carry the wooden ones. We should start swimming over there right now. You're gonna need the knife to skin them. Yeah, you need this. See it? Ding ding ding. Go ahead and get both meat off them, and then we'll cook it when we get to the other island. All right, let's see that island over there I'm pointing at. We're gonna swim there. I grabbed everything. But we might want to go quick before another shark spawns in. Take advantage of your run button. You'll know when you're swimming fast. It has that meter at the bottom. That's green. And try to let off your running before it drains. Because it refills faster as long as you don't drain it completely. And we're in a storm, so you might lose me. As long as you're heading for that island, don't take your eyes off it. Because if we run into a shark, man, just try to swim in zigzags. It's like running from a croc. You run in zigzags. Same works in a shark, even though in real life we can't do that. Not a shark anyways. Let's go ahead and keep swimming. I'll keep the shark off you. It's another hammerhead. Get out of here, you bitch. Keep going. I'm right behind you. Almost there. Damn, he is on you. Congratulations, you outran the shark. Yeah, just drop everything on the beach. And you go start collecting the rocks and the... Watch out for the boar, though. As a matter of fact, let me try to kill that boar. The boars are more dangerous than the sharks, actually. They'll fuck you up on land. We made it. Sweet. That's how you do this. That's how you play this game. I'm gonna build everything over here in the direction of the Oh, look at that. A leftover shelter. An abandoned shelter. That's good luck right there. Go loot the stuff. Yeah, try not to get his attention. If he chases you, just run out in the water. I'm gonna set everything over here. Set up camp over here. I still got a lot of spears on me. I can kill that boar. Actually, it's called a hog. The boars are the smaller ones. There might be a refined axe on the ground. Oh, it's from Castaway. That's because this game is Castaway, pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna need that kindling. Go ahead and pick up Wally. Yeah, grab all of it. I'm gonna go take care of that boar real quick. Just go drop everything by where I put the crates, and then you can come back for it. You sort through it later. You saw the boar? Wonder where he went. We need to take out this boar and the snakes first. Watch out for the snakes too. There he is. Oh, he's coming after me. Yeah, bitch. Take that. Ah, fucking bitch. I hate fighting these damn things. I gotta wait for him to run away, get still, and then chuck my spear at him again. Gotcha. Yeah, and they're killer crabs from Skyrim. I always thought these crabs were a ripoff of Skyrim. Got him. Yeah, you get used to dragging stuff helps when you run out of it, when you can't hold any more stuff. That's where that's a little useful. Alright, now I got the hog, we just gotta get the snakes. There's 2 snakes on every large island. We still gotta find you a pai leaf. Well, we got 3 more leather and large meat here. Coagulated metal I usually just set on the ground. What's that? Yeah, I need to find some water. Shit. You might need those. Fuck. Oh, I hear a snake. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Careful, there's a snake around here. There he is. Watch out. Let's wait for him to quit slithering. Damn, he's coming right at me. Wait for him to stop. Don't get away from him, get away from him. God damn it. There we go. There we go. Friggin'. Alright. What's that? It might. Especially after day 20. But it's had a lot of updates since. I haven't heard. I got one guy that loves to play this game, but he doesn't ever like playing with me for some reason. I think I'm a spoiler alert for him. Yeah, just be on your guard. There's one more snake. Oh, it did? Oh shit. You should be able to just join back in. Damn, that sucks it's doing that already. That means we're not going to be able to play it. It's still not a very good 2-player game yet. I know another survival that you can look into. It's called Green Hell. It's the graphics are like this, but the game takes place in a rainforest. It's a 4-player, but it's also the hardest survival. But it's a full game. It's not an indie. It's literally like the best quality survival on PS4. See, I got pictures of it. I'm just gonna save it. Well, now you know how to start off. You know what? I think I even have a picture of it too. It looks like, yeah, look. And you got tribes that you got to worry about. You get bit by scorpions and spiders. You got to pull leeches off your limbs.
Yeah, that game's better. That's the game I've been playing for the past week. I got the Automotron DLC. I haven't gotten that far yet either. I'm spending hours at building the settlements too. Do you have Division Part 2? You played any Division games? Someone bought me Division 2 for Christmas. I actually got a Christmas present this year from one of my neighbors because I live in an apartment complex. And Division 2 is the game I bought. Because the graphics, the apocalyptic background, I got the Ultimate Edition, so it comes with all this extra shit. It was only $25. Normally it's $80 for the Ultimate Edition. So if you were to ever play it with me, I can really hook you up some badass weapons. But yeah, the drones and the turrets are really cool. It reminds me of like a Japanese style Last of Us. Minus the clickers. Is it a movie or a TV series? I thought it was a movie. Well, the Joel character looks good, but the Ellie character doesn't look nothing like the video game. The actor they chose to play Ellie. I think it's an actual movie. Twisted Metal is making a TV show. If you didn't know. There's going to be a new Twisted Metal this year too. Yeah, it's okay. It's not terrible. You know, it'd be a cool movie if they made Dead Space the movie. That still is one of my favorite sci-fi third shooters. And I'm still pissed off they never made any on PS4. Because that game looked so great on the PS3. I thought it was one of the best graphics games on PS3. Especially the third one. I'm not familiar with PC games. It's level based. A little bit like No Man's Sky, huh? That was a third shooter? Hmm. Sounds like the idea came from the good old Atari game. It's like, oh, we'll just turn that into a PC RPG. Is it an RPG? Which version? You got the 5200? That's the most, just about almost everybody that still has one. It's usually the 5200 or the 2600. 2600s were better because they were more durable. It's the only thing that sucked about Atari, man. Those joysticks didn't take much to break them. That's all I remember about them. Even the ColecoVision controllers were a joke. Which is the only other console that was like Atari, but slightly better. It was almost... It's like if you took Nintendo and mixed it with an Atari, that's what a ColecoVision was. The games had better color, more color options. Came out in the 80s. The controllers looked more like a phone with a twisty knob on the top. But you can also hook Atari controllers in it. But if you didn't know, if you have your old Sega Genesis, you can use a Sega Genesis controller in an Atari. And they work on all the games. You ever heard of the Commodore? I know they were real big in Australia back in the 80s. That was the ultimate game console there. If you wanted to go PC in those days. Yeah, that's a good game. Where you're just beating the shit out of orcs. Yeah, that's a pretty cool game. Kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed a little bit. Yeah, I've got it. That was a PS Plus freebie for me one day. Oh, that's a really good one, dude. I got part 6. If you ever want to join up in that, let me know. Still got it downloaded. I haven't been touching it because I'd rather play that with somebody. Part 6 is amazing. It's like you're playing all the Far Cry's mashed into one. So it's like you're playing part 3. 3's got an awesome story. So you do got the newest one. Yeah, I've got all of them except for 3 and 4. Primal's the only one I beat. I haven't beaten part 5 or 6 yet. Part 5 is a good game too. Taking out a Colt. It's the religious cult. It's all in America. I don't know about part 2. I never played part 2. I don't know where New Dawn takes place at. That's not really considered a sequel. That's a kind of like a bonus game. Yeah, part 6 is crazy, man. You got tanks and shit in that one. And the controls are like World of Tanks. I actually have my own personal tank. Dying Light. The paraglider is not in part 1, but it is in part 2 of Dying Light. Unless you're talking about Far Cry. But I don't remember there being a grappling hook in Far Cry games. You talking about a hook that actually pulls your character up? Zombie game, right? Oh. Well, I know a zombie game you might want to look into. It's about to come out. Ever played any of the Dead Islands? Those are Australian games right there. Part 2 is not Riptide. Kind of like Far Cry New Dawn, it's a bonus. Riptide was just a bonus. That takes place right after the first one. Part 2 hasn't come out yet. But it is about to come out rather next month or March.